what is up? It's me, Curiousjoi, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth got some new news. The latest Game Informer issue was released, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was on the cover. Let's go over what the issue covers, shall we? There will be spoiler talk here when it comes to the original, so if you have not played the original or you just don't care, you have been warned. Cool. All right, I haven't looked at this yet. Hopefully me making this window bigger. Yep, it sure did. Okay, never mind. I'll just zoom in. I like set this whole thing up for stream and I was just like, oh no. All right, this is good. This is good. But look at this little puppy. You should see my cursor now too, right? So I don't look nuts. Look at the puppy. Whose dog is this? And whose pirate ship is this? Where is this? Oh man. If you zoom in, you can see a bird. What bird? Wait! I know what that is! I can't zoom in anymore. Wait! Port Condor. Right? Isn't that where... Oh no! Port Condor's back, baby! I mean, Port Condor was already there because of Yuffie's DLC, but you know, you know the vibes. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, now I have a general idea of where we are. Okay, cool. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Exclusive impressions and from exploring Junon from Brian Shea. Everyone, shout out to Brian Shea. All right, February 29th, 72 days from today. 72 days left. Following the events of 2020 Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, Barrett, and Red 13 have escaped the confines of Midgar and gotten rid of the Whispers, meaning possibilities that they have stepped out of the vast world depicted in the middle of the portions of the original Final Fantasy VII are endless. In contrast, the corridor-heavy structure of Remake, the openness of Rebirth is immediately refreshing, but is found during both hands-on and hands-off demos. The improvement does not come close to stopping there. I will say it's definitely different in a good way. It just feels like a completely different game. For those that don't know on context, I did get to play Rebirth early. There is a video on my YouTube video channel that explains my thoughts on it, so I did get to play that demo. But this is the grasslands area. We have seen this picture before. Oh, whoa. the YouTube chat caught up. All you guys, yes, I'm back. I'm back. I do have a top 3 Final Fantasy games. I will talk about that after though. Sorry if I seemed like I ignored you. It didn't show me. You're chatting. Okay. So the exclusive portion of the hands-on demo, 10 hours. What? The exclusive portion of the demo of a hands-on took place as a G9 Ranger approximately 10 hours into the main story. Okay, 10 hours into the main story. Yeah, okay. And that's the part that I played, right? Oh, no. This is the grasslands area. I did not play the grasslands area. Driving a hands-off demo, the director of Naoki Hamaguchi, he pulls up the world map. The massive exploration of Rebirth is. While each is a section of the region, in the case of the Grand Lands of Junon, is labeled. The maps separated seamlessly to walk. We thought... Okay, this is quotes time. We thought that it would be easier for players to just go to run region, and from the UI perspective, we have it separated Junon and grasslands. But in actuality, you can traverse and they'll be all connected with each other. That's good. Look at this fist bump. How cute! And why, Aerith, why do you look so pissed? Let them vibe. She's just like, I'm here. I am just here. Oh, I wonder. Oh, that's so cute. Them fist bumping. Oh, I love that. In this demo, we go to Crow's Nest. Okay. Yeah. It's a new town not present in the original. So this is probably because we have like some new stuff that we've already seen. We've seen the doctor guy that talks about like the stuff that's happening with all the people with the numbers. So of course we're probably gonna get some new stuff, new towns and everything. As the sister town under Junon, sharing anti-Shinra sentiment, and serves the hubs of side quests and soon find out mini games. So many mini games. In Rebirth, we've added these types of cities like Crow's Nest, totally new cities that did not exist in the original that go deeper with the whole world view of Rebirth, Hamaguchi says. We reach this area after completing a quest, and then place unlocks the residents already known Cloud and the party part of Avalanche. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, Crow's Nest was in Final Fantasy 15. That is right. I remember that. Okay, and then side quests will play a huge role. This is where all of the time that we are going to spend in this game, and why it's going to take me all the way until probably May, if not June or July, to finish this game. But side quests play a huge role in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but naturally players will need to make the conscious decision to take them on. But that's where it comes to play when it, like the original. If you were to just beeline the original story, then you can get done with like 25 minutes. So it's not that bad. Minutes? Hours? Oh my god. It's 25 hours. But it's longer when you like do all the weapons, you get the ultimate weapons, you spend your time in Gold Saucer. So like that's where like the meat of original 7 was to begin with. And we already got one of the parts that's like 60 hours or 30 to 40 hours to complete if you just go through it. So I can imagine that the main story, which I think they mentioned, is going to be about 40 hours, and then the rest is going to be side quests. Making players see quite with the mission the development team took on. Part of our game's design that we took on for Rebirth is the main story. You'll be saving Yuffie under Junon. This was a showcase, and this is a part that I played. And then from there, going towards Junon, you forward to Costa del Sol, Hamaguchi says. But for example, hearing the stories of the anti-Shinra people living under Junon, you could then feel, what about this Crow's Nest area that I'm hearing about? Maybe I want to go over there and explore the side adventure and on my own and to save people. We want players to be able to make these different adventures as they go on their journey according to their interests. I like that. But our interest is everything as Final Fantasy fans. So we're doing everything. I know there will be those people that just gun through the story just so that way they don't get it spoiled, but I'm going to take my time and hope and pray for the best. Possibly sub-only mode for a very long time, and it will probably be strictly only streamed on Twitch, because I want to protect myself as much as possible, because I love you all, but I love Final Fantasy more. Okay, before diving into the minigame diversions, we decide to take on side quests. After the NPCs, we learn that the mercenaries work in the nearby lighthouse. During this conversation, we choose to say in response, I can ask for information about the about the lighthouse, and then write and take the task. Okay, side quests obviously is taking additional opportunities to learn the world of the denizens. The primary functions of Rebirth to expand the relationship between the characters. I love character building stuff, like character relationship side quest things. It's my favorite thing. It's one of the things I really liked about Persona as well. Just, I don't know, it just expands. I love I'm not a person that really likes open world games or games that have side quests that don't develop the character more. So if they have a whole bunch of different side quests that you get to know the characters that you're, going on this journey with, I will definitely prefer those more than just like, let's go over here and punch a scarecrow, Side quest features secondary protagonists alongside. Completing the quest will deepen the and expand the relationship between Cloud and the character. For this quest, where 13 was the secondary protagonist. If this game makes me like Cait Sith, 100 out of 10 game. There's no, I don't know if that's humanly possible, but we will find out, I'm sure. We will soon find out, I believe. Using a party of Cloud and Tifa, the new member Cait Sith Hamaguchi takes to the fight. Cait Sith's battle system is the most unique of the characters. His original gameplay was like the dice rolling and everything like that, so it was very I don't remember how much RNG, to be honest. I didn't use him that much. I just remember he had dice. Once that moment happened, I was like, screw you, I'm out. Keeping it in line with his original system in the PS1 title, it was RNG. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Has a lot of luck-based mechanics. He can also summon ʔᴜᴜ and change his battle style. But some of the moves can be pulled off solo. So are they treating them as separate entities now? So it's like, do you just have Cait Sith and then he summons the ʔᴜᴜ as a part of his move, but in reality it's just Cait Sith, like the little cat? That's different, because, you know, before I used to think Cait Sith was the ʔᴜᴜ. For the longest time, people were like, oh, there's cat. My bad. The ʔᴜᴜ has its own HP, which is shown next to Cait Sith's circle. Oh, okay. So there's separate people. Interesting. That's so cool. If the ʔᴜᴜ loses all of its HP, it vanishes, and Cait Sith will be summoned to another. That's really cool. Here comes the Final Fantasy VII spoilers. The OG version. You don't really understand that Cait Sith, like the ʔᴜᴜ, has multiple. You can just summon different versions of them until the moment where the whole Black Materia situation. So now within his battle system, you kind of understand that he has multiple different ʔᴜᴜs that he could just be like, well, this one's dead, let me just come get this one. Oh my god, it's like the very little things where it's like, oh yeah, because out of nowhere you're like, yeah, let's do this whole major thing with this whole Black Materia. Oh, by the way, I could just do it because I could just come back. I'll never forget when that moment happens, and then Cloud goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and then it, like a new ʔᴜᴜ shows up. Hey, I'm back, guys! And then we don't ever want to play him again. While the original Final Fantasy VII players, we need to find another way to the mountain. Cloud is nimbler in Rebirth and evident in its abilities to climb up and down various short cliffs and ledges in the areas of the map. Additionally, some chocobos have the ability to scale tall walls and glide around and give the party some of the traversal options, with Fort Condor serving a backdrop. Cloud scales down in steep hillside and close to get to the abandoned lighthouse. So this is the one thing that I pointed out in my gameplay footage of Rebirth, is that it feels a lot more action adventure-y. Because you're able to climb up and stuff. I literally said those words that you're able to climb up and everything. So also, this is Final Fantasy IX music. This is not Final Fantasy VII music. I feel lied to. Hold on. I was like, wait a minute. Hold the phone. All right, I'm back. Okay, cool. Oh my god! Square Enix? Sell this ʔᴜᴜ! Sell the ʔūᴜ! I will buy it! I will buy the ʔūᴜ. The ʔūᴜ. The ʔūᴜ. Look at the little Kyrie hat on him! That's so cute! Well, anyway, Kairi's back. As we approach the lighthouse, they're greeted with Kairi, a woman who appeared in the Final Fantasy novel. Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't read the Final Fantasy VII novel. The kids are all right. The Turk side story. So that's where I honestly thought she was made up remake. I didn't know she had something to do, with a novel, but has appeared in Final Fantasy Rebirth. In Rebirth, she pops up in different regions across the world as her story develops. She's trying to do a mercenary business off the ground, and no customers have come yet. It turns out the theme song she's blasting outside her place of the business is attracting. Okay, so she's gonna be like the little kid, the little Moogle kid, kind of, maybe, but like better. Peter, yeah. No, but the Moogle kid, is he always in the same spot? I don't know. We're replaying remake so we can remember. Naturally, she asks Cloud and Red 13 and the rest of the party to take care of them, but not before she begs Red 13 to become her pet. I mean, yeah. Now I feel like I gotta read the novel. Am I missing some backstory? Red 13 takes but that's the thing. I know I keep like stopping and like talking, but like that's the point of this whole like segment. That's the one thing I really want to happen in remake is once all of the stuff is done, it combines everything that Final Fantasy VII has, because it has multiple different games, it has movies, it has PSP games that you can only play there. They have like Ever Crisis, Before Crisis. It's just like all this stuff and books and novels, and so it's good that it's all like combining the entire Final Fantasy VII world into one story. So that's the one thing I really appreciate that remake is doing. The fight starts off easy enough. The flan's stepping onto the party and the baddies are annoying. Okay, this is just talking about stuff that I'm going to just glaze over a little bit. Moogle mine ability scatters mines around the battlefield and what? That's cool. High wind! Oh my god, it's the high wind! Oh. Eventually, the fans will be defeated. Okay, this is seeming like just telling us exactly how stuff happens. Yeah, no spoilers of the book. We can talk about OG original, but with the book, not so much. Because now I think I might want to read it. The giant beast acquired Chadley's side quest. Chadley, my son, isn't content with sitting on the sidelines. Cloud using synergy abilities with Cait Sith. What is it? I witnessed a very silly sequence where Cloud mounts the Moogle. The Moogle grabs Cloud's Buster Sword and the duo attacks nearby white mouses with massive damage. Wait, Cloud mounts the Moogle? Oh my god, how freaking cute is that gonna be? I love it. Kairi comes down to thank the party and plead the Red 13 to let her make her their pet. If she runs off to her next post, Red 13 looks at Cloud and says, I wouldn't wish her on my worst enemy. That sounds definitely like something Red 13 would say. But the main thing Hamaguchi wanted to show from behind us was nearing the end of the portion of the demo. However, he wants to give an idea of what to expect for the one's favorite side quest. Back at the crow's nest, Hamaguchi guides Cloud in the piano! A piano mini game! But on the way, he passed a man talking about card games. Oh, the Queen's whatever. Queen's Blood, or I think it's what it's called. I guess maybe he'll tell us in the article. Hamaguchi remains tight-lipped about the mechanics. He's talking with the team. I learned a strategic card game that Cloud will be able to compete across the regions, different NPCs approve of various challenges of players, but the team hopes players will enjoy the deck building aspect of the mini game. Okay, but here is the thing. Is it gonna be better than Triple Triad? We soon will find out. And is it going to be like Triple Triad, where if you do Triple Triad stuff, you get awesome cards and you can get awesome stuff like gold dust and everything like that. And once you get the Laguna card and all this stuff like that, like, Is it going to give you special perks? We eventually arrived at the piano through exploration, and Cloud finds a sheet music accompanying a Final Fantasy world. And he sets his piano, play the music, the rhythm mini bass game with the analog sticks and pairing the notes. Yes, I will definitely. There's probably going to be a trophy to like 100% and get perfects on all of these pianos, and I'm going to be doing it. And this is just probably talking about the piano stuff. Okay. I can't help but think that once Final Fantasy VII is available, players will embrace the mechanics and show off their skills. Yes. Yes. Because you can do it without like playing the songs, right? Is there a freestyle version? There's a freestyle version in the OG. With that, my hands-off demo came to an end, and thankfully, I also got to hold the controller and play a little myself. I wasn't expecting exclusive sequence, but it gave me a sense of how the combat and exploration will feel in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Look at the color contrast of that. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. Yeah, they're talking about all the side content and stuff. And so that's the thing that I like. They're getting us excited about the things that we can be able to do that's not really like story-based stuff. Okay, hands-on preview. I stand in to discuss the sequence of Marcus Stewart's preview. The first sequence is the flashback. Okay, this is Mount Nibelheim. This is the stuff that I got to play, and I was traveling around the different conventions, and other creators got to play as well. So this is the Nibelheim flashback where Cloud acts a little weird. But if you know, you know. Fans of the original remember the expedition to the Nibelheim cave well, particularly due to how powerful it feels to play as Sephiroth. While he does not feel quite overpowered in Rebirth, he did as an original, his strength wields in the sight of the behold. I love using Sephiroth and Cloud together to perform special synergy abilities. Each character pairing in the game is a different one. There's probably going to be a trophy that you do all synergy attacks or something like that. I'm platinuming the game, so I'm like thinking about the possibilities of what trophies could be. Slashing through the enemies in the cave is fun, simple enough. The combat is feels okay. This is talking about the Nibelheim stuff. I'm glad that Brian got to play it. It's awesome. It seems seamless. Okay, this is definitely regrouping the. You came across a boss, a Materia Guardian. Yeah, this part is recapping just stuff that was going on with like Tokyo Game Show, the creator sneak peeks and everything like that. The next area picked off the Junon west of the demo, the boss battle under Junon to explore the map. Decided to offer to call the party called Chocobos, Red 13's Mountain on a Chocobo. That's good. It's so good. It's so good. Red 13 on a Chocobo is so cute. It's so cute. As I explore, I came across some foes, Aerith, and yeah, when we had hands-on, we were only allowed to play specific groupings of people. We couldn't just like put who we wanted and stuff like that. But when the game comes out, you'll be able to like pick and choose who you want and what thing. This fight was fun. As I explore, partake the world intel missions. From Chadley, good old Chadley, my son. Take down the orcs, the grassland wolves. That one is gonna be pretty cool to do to make sure you get all the stuff. I wonder when people are gonna call Red 13 by his name in the game. I don't know. I probably when we reach to Cosmo Canyon. I will refrain from saying his name in this video, even though I did say there will be spoilers, but I will keep that. I'll keep that in here. By the end of the demo nears, I decided to beeline towards the boss battle within the limits of Junon and Priscilla. I love that they added Priscilla in this way. And I love that they added Yuffie just hanging out in there because I just love that Yuffie and Vincent are no longer in-game secret characters, in-game DLC. It makes me so happy. The fight itself plays out similarities in the original version of the battle. Monsters progress in the form. Thankfully, the orbs are easier to eliminate. Yeah. The water bubbles trap and everything like that. This is so cool. Oh my god, only 72 days. After I saw and played, I simply cannot wait for the loose hours upon hours Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. As someone who loves remaking and continuing the story of Cloud and his friends, immediately appealing, but it is more the open nature of the game is calling my name. In fact, according to Hamaguchi, the side quests make up to 80% of the exploration-based content. But even just focusing on the main story, players can still expect 40 hours of gameplay. Meanwhile, for those who do a good amount of the side quests, can expect approximately a 60-hour playthrough, while the most dedicated side questers could top the 100-hour mark of their save file. That's us. 100 hours, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth arrives PlayStation 5 on February 29th. For more, be sure to check out our exclusive coverage hub. Oh, that was good. That was like the perfect amount of thing. That was like not too much, not too things. You get excited for like the side questing, and yeah, I cannot wait. 72 more days. I still want to know whose dog this is up here. There's a dog up here. Like, whose dog is this? Oh, but I love that you see the... I was like, what bird? They definitely got to bring ⴑⴑback in there. It's the only way. The little tease of Yuffie. Yeah, that is the vibes.